Hello, you. Hi, I'm Dan, and this is absolutely the first time we've tried to do this, and I know it's been a very, very long time, and we're, quite a bit after we said, but we're finally taking that holiday we promised to the Island of Puzzles. I'm going on holiday with, well, we made these plans ages and ages ago, so you do know, but I'm going on holiday with Robin.
Hi there, that's me.
That is you, and...
So I've actually been to Jonathan Blow's Puzzle Island Getaway, and I kind of know my way around. I'm going to be helping you here because I know it's your first time.
Oh, it is. I haven't ever been here before. Well, that's a lie. I've seen some of the brochures, I've got a bit of an idea of what things are like on the island, but I've never been myself. So, not to say that I am a notoriously bad tourist, but I am expecting me to have some problems here.
I mean, everybody has their own share of problems when they come to Jonathan Blow's Puzzle Island Getaway. But I think that the stream format will work in a few different ways. Because there's that delay, even though I'll be screaming at the monitor, telling you what to do, that will all be 20 seconds in the past. So you might have figured it out by the time I've even finished yelling at you,
Or I might not have done.
Or it might not have done,
Unfortunately,
then that's the fun part.
I do know. So, can you do me a huge favour, Robin? While I'm wandering around this place sort of getting my bearings, which, to be fair, is a very large part of the witness, could you explain what we're doing in the witness, even though I'm demonstrating?
Yeah, absolutely. So the witness is very much just a game about puzzles. You find yourself on this island in that weird bunker that we just came out of, and you come out, there's nobody here on the island, there's no sort of sense of where they could have gone, but there is civilization, like you see buildings and structures, and electricity as well. The only thing that you know is that you're very good at solving maze puzzles, because there's hundreds of them. Oh, that's not... Okay. You'll get good at solving maze puzzles. And it's really clever in the way that it layers that all together. Because it's at the start of the game, it's very kind of, simple with the puzzles we're seeing right now. Towards the end of the game, they will introduce a lot of different mechanics, and they won't tell you what they are. There's no written text in the game explaining what the puzzles are. You've got to figure it all out from either clues in the environment or clues in the actual puzzles themselves. So, yes, sorry.
I was just going to say, that means an awful lot of our time together is going to be spent just kind of wandering around areas, having a nice chat, bumping into some puzzles occasionally. Like, this whole bit we're in now is literally just, wander around, get a feel for things.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's some puzzles here.
I was playing this game earlier today. It's got such a look to it. I love how this game just... How it sells itself,
It's an incredibly pretty game. Honestly, the look is why I was interested in it in the first place. And I know I'm not the only one. Other than the fact that, this game took, 7 million years to make?
About 7 million years, yeah. I believe that Jonathan Blow started making it directly after Braid, but there are a few prototypes that existed in previous games as well. We'll get onto that later.
That sounds like you're maybe dropping some lore hints quite early?
So, I mean, you know what the prestige is in this game, don't you, Danny?
Is the Prestige one of those action films you keep telling me about?
It's not an action film, it's a thriller, or thriller drama. But anyway, you know what the big kind of mechanic twist is in this game? But the people at home don't!
Is the mechanic twist in this game that there's puzzles?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I know it, that's fine. So, just to externalise my thinking at this point, I want to open this door. And...
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a video game, there's some puzzles, so I'm going to try and trace back this other wire. I've just been tracing the wires so far.
A lot of that is, that's kind of what you'll be doing. There's, like I said, there's no written text telling you, hey, go to this part of the island and do this. It's all, if you want to try and get through here, then trace a cable back and see where it leads you, you know?
Unfortunately, it allows me to show off my amazing ability at maze puzzles. Case in point.
There's always another puzzle, Danny.
Oh, there's always another puzzle, and believe you me, I will pay for my arrogance in that last sentence before we're done today. Part of the fun of streaming puzzle games is that you're never very good at things when people are watching you.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like, if someone's sitting over your shoulder while you're doing some work, if someone's watching you play a video game on the internet, you're gonna mess up. So, we're gonna mess up a lot.
And like I said, that's going to give you a good 20 seconds of squirming and trying to figure out what's going on before I even get to see what the puzzle is, so I can even start yelling at you, you know?
Yeah. I know I've opened that door, but there was something else in here. I saw another wire going to some stairs or something.
No, I like it. You're thinking like a witnesser.
No, I'm thinking like someone who just wants to explore. This is a pretty house.
It's a really pretty house.
There's an awful lot of really nice foliage in what I've seen of this game. So we should probably actually talk about that. You alluded to it earlier. I have played like the first hour or so of this game, I think it is.
Yes, you've got one of the lasers. And then you kind of stopped.
I don't remember what that means, if that's any hint of where we're up to. I have one of the lasers, do I?
Yeah, you've collected one of the lasers, then you just need to get 5 more crystals.
Is that one of the guns you can find?
Yeah. So once you've collected all 5 of them, then it unlocks the arena chamber that's got 100 floors in it. And you get up to the top, you need to fight the giant frog, and then that's what's going to get you to... that's what lets you witness Jonathan Blow at the very end of the game. Is the thing.
Oh, of course, and that's why it's called The Witness.
Yeah.
So that implies Jonathan Blow's doing something naughty.
I think he's just got a very overinflated sense of himself, saying, hey, come on, it's me, Jonathan Blow, do you want to come witness me for a moment? I'm sprawled on this lovely deck chair. I'm a man of true luxury.
I do actually. At this point in time, maybe it will change as I spend longer with The Witness. If the game did just end with Jonathan Blow's sort of hanging out on the beach, that would be quite nice.
Okay, I'll tell you this.
Are you going to do a spoiler
First off,
already?
this entire game is just a lot of places for Jonathan Blow to do Tai Chi. Second off, there is sort of a boss fight towards the end of this game.
No, there isn't.
Sort of.
I don't think I can do anything else in here. Ooh, In has already taken a strong stance on Jonathan Blow.
Oh shit!
Oh wow! Wasting no time.
Here's the thing: we're going to spend a lot of time ribbing Jonathan Blow. I fucking love this game. I've got problems with it, but on the whole, I think it's just a really fantastic piece of art.
That just told me how to sprint. Now, am I wrong in thinking this game didn't have sprint originally?
I think it did. There was another game that came out around the same time that had a very, very slow sprint in it that annoyed people. I think it was Everybody's Gone to the Rapture came out at the same time.
Oh, yes, that's the one. I remember there being a video game everyone was grumpy at because slow. That's apparently me with my giant arm. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, we should clarify. Jonathan Blow is one of the people that created Braid. He did a lot of the game design for it. And he is also the founder, or one of the co-founders of the company that made The Witness called Tekla. He was featured in Indie Game the Movie, which is a documentary that I enjoyed. That's all I can really feel like... That's all I'm qualified to say.
I can't tell if that's like a glass of water or a prism. I want it to
Why'd
be
there
a prism. Why would there be a
There was-
glass of
there's-
water on top of a house?
Well, there's also a cushion there as well. Like I said, it's just a place to do also nice Tai Chi.
Maybe you need a prism to do good Tai Chi.
Why would you put a prism on a coaster?
That's a more compelling argument. You win. Well, here I am. I don't really know why I came all the way up here. That's
Having a
nice,
look
though.
about.
This game's got some very nice water.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll have time to stare at that later. I'm trying to be very mindful of the way I'm like turning the camera and stuff because
I understand that this game is quite bad for people with motion sickness.
yeah, there's that, and also because of like the fact it's quite a slow movement as well. It can be kind of I'm trying to think of the right way to describe it. You know, like how a boat does when it's really rough.
You know how boats do, yes.
You know how boats do. It can sort of list back and forth. I'm trying my best not to make the camera do that.
Sure, I understand.
So please, if anyone has any puzzle advice or camera advice, do shout at me.
Here's a piece of camera advice. You can actually turn on a reticle right in the centre of the screen, which apparently can help with motion sickness.
Ooh. I'll give that a go. Just
Alternatively, for people at home, put a blob of blue tack right in the centre of the screen.
Well, I've just put a blob of blue tack there.
Nice.
If there's one thing you can really say about this game, it's that, pretty as it is, there's not a lot of affordances in terms of UI or accessibility. Even in terms of how the menus are and stuff, they're a bit like... Well... You can't really tell which menu item you're selecting or anything.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, this is a puzzle I don't know. This is a puzzle I don't know.
Oh, is it the one with the triangles on it?
No.
Oh, it's a slightly different puzzle. Okay.
Do I have to
So what do we
Pac-Man
have
this?
here?
I think I have a Pac-Man game. I have a Pac-Man game.
We've got a Pac-Man game.
Oh, brilliant.
So, this is going to be a bit more difficult because there are some tutorial puzzles you could have done before this.
Oh, should I have gone the other way?
It doesn't matter. Ultimately, the best way to figure out how to learn how to do these puzzles is to try and get them wrong.
And then figure out why they're wrong.
Yeah.
I can't tell if that was right or not. Oh.
These are called stray puzzles, the ones that are just like with the single triangles. And they're a bit harder to figure out because you only really find them like discarded like this around the island.
I think all I can really tell you is, well, like Stardust says, there's something to do with a Dorito.
Yes, the Dorito is key.
That's what you say about everything. How do I do this?
There is a thingy on the floor in this room, I believe.
A thingy? You know I do love thingies. Oh, that's not right at all. I think I found my first bad puzzle. I don't see how this is going to work. Oh no. I suppose, to some degree, all you can really do when you can't get a puzzle is just sort of hammer it a bit? Experiment with it?
Kinda, yeah.
I already tried that.
I mean, you kind of on the right idea. And when I say, like, yeah, just hammer it out, you never fail anything by getting it wrong. Except in some special cases later on, but we'll get to those.
You never fail anything by getting it wrong, so try lots, other than when you do.
Because there are some puzzles later on where there's only, like, 8 different answers for it. So if you try to brute force the puzzle, then it'll just turn the thing off and kick you back to the previous one. They have to redo that. So, I mean, it's not really that you lose very much, just if you get the puzzle wrong, it wastes your time.
No. I mean, I can understand not wanting to let you brute force things, but that sounds like a hassle.
Yeah. Just don't try and brute force it. Figure it out for yourself. You did that puzzle in a way that I mean, it worked out, but also I would have done it in a
stupid way.
Hey, you got the door open, and that's all that matters. I would have done it in a more of a spiral
You sound like giving me a
pattern.
pep talk.
You know what, champ? You did it.
By the way, I think I just did that for some sort of long-winded shortcut.
There is a thingy back in there.
A thingy? Did I miss the
Go
thingy?
back in there and look on the floor for a thingy.
I got the stray puzzle. Oh!
There's a second thingy.
I found an audio log.
Yeah.
Of all the communities available to us,
Do we have subtitles in this game? Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
And now this is also time to find out whether or not I set the audio levels correctly for the stream, so good luck.
there's not one I would
I think
like to
something you
devote
mentioned
myself to,
it's a little bit quiet.
except for the Society of True Searchers, which has very few living members at any time. Albert Einstein, 1924.
Oh, I thought he was going to list off people. Oh, this puzzle looks complicated. Can I do this
It's
puzzle?
an interesting choice in that, like, they are... All the audio logs are just from other people, so Jonathan will go point to them and be like, see? This really smart person said this, that means you can't criticize me.
That's clever.
That's slightly unfair.
Wait. How on earth do I get all the Pac-Man pieces?
So, here's the thing I'll mention to you about the witness. The best thing you can do to help yourself is give up early and give up often. If you find yourself... Why are you laughing, Danny?
Thank you, my parents. How do I get... How do I...
If you find yourself in a puzzle where you're either stuck or don't know how to do it or can't figure it out, just stop, because there are 13 biomes on the island and you're probably going to be able to make some progress somewhere else, you know?
That's true. I'll leave that door broken for now.
Yeah, this one's tricky. But by the end of today, you will open it. How's that for a pep
Is that
talk?
how we're ending the stream?
Yeah. Well, no.
That's the big finish you're setting up.
I think you'll get it open before then.
What time are we on? Right, we've got an hour and a half of puzzles left.
We've got plenty of time. Plenty of puzzles.
Oh, look, it's the greenhouse where they grow the puzzles. Oh. Actually, it's more a kind of sad shed.
These are ripe for the picking.
Hang on. I already know how to do these puzzles. I already figured this one out.
Mm-hmm. You're supposed to do these ones before you open those doors back there, so...
In video gaming, we call that sequence breaking. And
yeah,
it's
you
when
can sequence break... You can sequence break this bad boy right open.
It's when you're really good at puzzles. That said, I messed that one up. Like the comic retribution in this game is so immediate.
So immediate, yeah, as well. Like, I like how they change it ever so slightly, so you can't use the same answer for the first, for the second puzzle that you did in the first one. Like, no, they just get rid of one line. You have to come up with a completely different solution to it.
Yeah, it's variations on a theme. I can't do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
The stress when I don't immediately see an answer to a puzzle now on stream. Please, everyone, forgive me. I can't do it that way.
So, I mean... Okay. Just think about...
Well, I collected all the pieces.
Nice. The thing here is that, like, if there's two options, there's a good chance that one of them will actually be impossible to finish the puzzle with.
It's a big red herring.
So bear that in mind.
Like, in this example, I assume one of them blocks a path you're going to need to use.
Exactly.
Much like that.
I'll get more in depth into it once you solve this one.
It's alright, I don't need to use my hint coins anymore for that one.
So, like, yeah, you can see the one on the top left has got two things coming off of it, but because of the way it's set up, you can't get the one on the right if you get the one above it as well, you know?
Yeah. To some degree, I do worry that, like, it's not really brute forcing it. I worry I do just sort of dive into them too quickly sometimes. I just say, oh, brilliant, we'll go do a puzzle, I'll figure this out on the fly. And I just get it by, like, stumbling through, which could be potentially quite an annoying way to see me do puzzles.
Okay, so I mean, apply the thing you just learned in the first one to this one as well. Look at the puzzle and think, okay, if I was to do it, which one of these would it be impossible to actually get all of the once touching it. You know?
So, looking at the puzzles I've just done, Robin, one thing does come to mind. Those shapes don't spell anything.
Those shapes don't spell anything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I mean,
It's meant to spell like a secret word or something.
Apart from the quotes from Albert Einstein and other famous Einsteins,
No, Albert, Jonathan, Lisa, all the Einsteins.
There's like no dialogue in this game at all, and that's great.
I actually do really appreciate that touch. The Jonathan Blow's Mystical Island of Puzzles does feel incredibly isolated. Like, I don't really know anything about the plot of the... Well, I know one thing about the plot of The Witness, and that's the thing Jonathan Blow posted on Twitter. But other than that...
He doesn't post very much on Twitter.
I don't follow him, but I feel like I don't need to after that.
Saint Kilda fan in the chat just said, I speedrun this game, it's great fun. So, Danny, we've got somebody in the audience who's much better at this game than the pair of us put together.
Robin, that's every game we stream.
Oh, no!
It's alright. It's like, you know when you're so good at a game you sort of tune in to watch people fumbling through because it's kind of adorable? We'll win on that.
Yeah. And, like, I think seeing somebody figure out all the puzzles in this from scratch is going to be pretty compelling. I'd hope.
I did bring along Puzzle Cam this time because, well, one of the things you told me about your time with the game is you ended up cutting out Tetris pieces and playing with them in real life.
Yeah, I did. It was. Oh, I love that the game actually made me get physical like that as well. I've seen other people have like opened up Photoshop to do it that way, and I mean that's fine if you want. If that's how you choose to live your life.
I do kind of live my life that way. Well, that's not going to work, is it?
This one's real good. Oh, I'm addicted to watching people play this game blind. I'm glad that we can provide this experience for you.
I'm glad that we can, like... Oh, I had something to say, and I had a puzzle to solve. Both of them collided in my brain, and neither of them happened. Oh, dear. This is not going to be a very glowing review of me.
I should mention as well, like, I have finished this game, and I've got the platinum for it as well, so I will be able to provide Danny with advice. I'm just not going to.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I mean, if you do want to spend a hint coin, then I'll be happy to.
I'm stupid. Robin, I'm stupid.
So
I was meant to circle the other ones.
For all the puzzles before this, yeah, you were encircling the white. But now, like, it doesn't matter about encircling which one, you seem to keep them separated, and that's how you solve that puzzle. And that's great. You can go back and solve the vault now.
This still doesn't spell anything.
Doesn't spell anything.
Disappointing. If you look at pink trees.
If you look at the island from above, it actually is a picture of Jonathan Blow's face.
Is it grinning? Does it look smug?
Yeah, he's doing Tai Chi. What are bingo races, St. Kilda fan? I need to know this. You can't just say something like that.
We're not in. We don't know. Go to the broken one? No.
Oh, round nice people. That's cool. Oh, I love this. I love what St. Kilda fan is telling us. Oh. This is my favourite one because, like, for everybody that knows how to solve the puzzle, they are screeching in torment.
Don't bully. Why would it be there? There?
Okay.
No.
Okay. Figure out why you got that puzzle wrong before you move on to the next one, because this one will. This is one of the ones where you can't brute force it.
There's an apple.
There's an apple, Danny.
Wait, is the apple not? No, the apple isn't there. The apple's there. There's an apple on that tree.
There's an apple.
And look, the right-hand side of that tree only has one finger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what they call them on trees. Sorry, I know
So
you
this
said we
is
had
what-
to go back and do the vault, but I wanted to come to the pretty tree place.
That's okay. I understand entirely.
That's a nice tree.
This game's so good.
I do just enjoy the feeling of traipsing around, following wires, just like... It's actually
Yeah.
quite, hey, you're meant to be on.
It's something like really very, very like. You can just get lost in this game.
I
You
can get
know?
lost anywhere.
Okay, especially in this game. Because there aren't very many gates at all in here. It's just, and if there are, then there's probably a puzzle to solve to get through it as well.
Oh, is the game about to do something awful?
Yeah, probably.
That tree's all tangled up in itself? Like,
Mhm.
the left-hand side and the right-hand side, I assume means the bottom of the tree, not of how it looks to me. So that's going to be the
So
rightmost one of the
Okay.
left-hand side?
I have a hint coin. No,
I don't need it.
you don't need it.
Unless it's like a hint coin that's chocolate and is a prize.
I mean, maybe.
Can I have a chocolate hint coin, please?
Not over the internet.
It's alright, you can owe me one.
I don't think that's how it works.
Did that not happen? Oh no, did it do the thing you were talking about?
It might have done the thing I was talking about.
Do I just have to redo it? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't remember.
And like, just get the same answer. It's frustrating, but when you realise why they do it, it makes a bit more sense.
It's
you know?
worth it to stop you brute forcing. Like,
Exactly.
in a game like this, there's what, like,
Seven
seven
or
answers? Like, it's, you don't really want to be able to brute force it, I guess.
Yeah.
See, I thought I chose the right one looking at this tree, but am I looking
You
at it
probably
from
did
the wrong
looking at it
side?
from that direction.
Surely I'm meant to look at it the side the apple is facing.
What does that mean? It's an apple, it doesn't have eyes.
It doesn't have eyes, but it has an orientation, Robin. Oh, these aren't pink trees.
These aren't pink trees. That's why they're betraying you.
You bastards. Where's the pink tree? I don't trust any of you. I trust you in chat, obviously. I don't trust the trees.
Yeah. Look at the diagram and try and figure out like what meaningful differences, because you can see the orientation of the apple, but you don't know the orientation of the puzzle. If that
Yes.
makes sense.
I'm just trying to rotate objects in 3D space in my mind.
Oh boy, okay, you're gonna have difficulty with that one.
Yeah, it's not working.
Meanwhile, me over here drinking my beer,
Robin, did
I'm
bring
very
beer.
good. I'm very good at rotating 3D objects in my mind. Not to brag.
I'm
This game's fucking great.
coming very close to referencing an old tweet from like 2001 or something.
Okay, so you've got a full 3D camera. You
Yeah,
realise?
no, I do see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to, like, second along from the break. I guess. Is that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't rotate objects in 3D space in my brain very well. This tree doesn't have
Fair
an
enough.
apple.
It doesn't.
It
Regrettably.
does have lots of broken fingers, though, if that counts. Four?
Okay, well, you're gonna have to stop saying broken fingers.
Broken tree fingers. Tree... What am I meant to call them then, Robin?
Bowels is a really fun word, and people don't use it enough.
I'm not calling them tree bowels.
Bowels, not bowels.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's because of the way you speak.
Okay.
That sounded worse than I meant. take that back?
Nope.
Oh. Okay, I don't like the island of puzzles. Can we go home?
Absolutely not. You're not allowed to leave.
What? Is that my punishment now? I've said something rude, so we have to do all the puzzles?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, do you see a way off? Do you see a helicopter or anything? Do
I'm
you
sure
see a
we can
boat?
find one. Right, so this tree is backwards, so we need to look at it from this side. But I reckon the bit with the apple has been snapped off in an accident. So I need to find which one is broken off in the diagram that isn't broken off... Oh, sorry, the one broken off on the tree, but not on the diagram, I think. So which one's that going to be? On that side, we've got one, but it looks...
You came to the answer on that one pretty quickly, to tell the truth.
It's just that I have to actually do the rotation in my mind to figure out what the answer is. So there's 2 broken ones there, 1 broken one there. I feel like I'm missing a broken one now. Isn't that 4? Yes. No? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So... Oh, that one is just slightly obscured by the camera in the tree. Okay. So... That makes sense for that side. So on this side?
I gotta be honest, I really like how luminous the pink trees look in the background here.
They're really pretty. Oh, that wasn't that at all.
No.
No.
But you're on the right lines, at least.
I'm really glad it actually retains the puzzle on the previous screen.
Yeah. That, like... They don't want to be cruel, but they just...
They also don't want you
to...
charging through.
Yeah, exactly.
So the right-hand side... I'm thinking... Right. 2 outer. That one. So I'm thinking this one here, that I'm kind of awkwardly pointing at, I'm thinking that's the one that is missing. Did I just mess that up last time?
You could have done... It could be that you got it on the wrong side of the puzzle diagram.
Is this... Because this is a green tree, is this not flipped?
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
But the last one was flipped and the last one was green.
They've all been green.
I thought
The very first tree was green with an apple on it.
I thought it was pink because I wanted it to be pink.
We all wanted it to be pink, Danny. It was trying to draw your eye to the green tree so you can figure out the puzzle. The game's trying to help you.
But I was looking at the pink ones. Yeah,
You were all
right.
looking at the pink ones.
Smarty pants with your answers.
I mean, you're thinking along the right lines. You're picking up the like visual puzzle telling. I think
Puzzle telling.
I was trying to say visual storytelling and realised that's not what's going on here. You're picking up on like the visual aspects of it and thinking about it, but in that case you put 2 and 2 together and got 5.
Robin,
Danny,
this tree has a heart on it.
This is a bit weird. I'll tell the truth.
This tree is inside a person and has a heart on it.
So, I mean, I think this is a bit more to do with like some of the greater themes in the game that we'll get to eventually. But right now, it's more just like you found somebody's study where they're sitting outside and drawing internal organs. I'm not really sure. The sketches are nice though.
Sketches are
Unfortunately,
nice.
the compression's
Aw.
going to
They're eating an apple.
going to jump on these like Mario killing a turtle in a Mario game. But
Oh, video game.
don't forget to go to youtube.com/
Video games.
hello it's Dan plays The Witness help
Yeah,
to
no,
see
that's
the,
it. Yeah, that's it.
the full resolution VOD. And there's the apple. They cut it up and ate it because they wanted you to fail the puzzle.
There's a link underneath if you want to know where the actual videos will be.
Thank you.
And like thumbs up and winking. So we could now either go over there to that weird house that was by the sea and this giant messed up machine. Oh, it's just some kind of farming, that's fine. Or we could go
Yeah.
back to that puzzle you promised I would solve today.
Oh yeah.
Looks like someone's already made the choice.
You have everything you need to figure out that puzzle.
I don't have smarts.
Danny, I know this is getting a bit ahead of us for just the first episode, but the smarts have been inside you this entire time.
What, this last hour?
Yeah.
Wow.
So before you jump in, assess it. See, like, where you can start, what you can do with it, and where's a good point to end it.
Or maybe I could just do this. Have you thought of that?
Are you playing Snake?
Are you telling me what to do?
I'm saying I mean, you do want to eat all the.
Yeah, I do
I'm
want
not
to
sure
eat
what they
all the
were in
things.
Snake.
Apples, actually. Or at least
Apples.
some
Oh, yeah.
version of them. Well, that's not going to work out at all, is it? We can't start on this one, because either way you do that, you can't actually... Like, you need to go straight across to split the difference on those two, right?
She's got it. She's got it.
So... It has to be this one, then. This is the one I started at earlier. This is the path I took earlier, too. I'm making the same
Exactly.
mistakes.
So, you've got the right starting point.
I'm making all the same mistakes. Let's make a different mistake. One of these days I'll sound cool. I don't know what day it will be. How do we do that? No.
You seem to be ignoring the one on the top left.
I was going to end there.
Okay.
Well, I can't. That doesn't work like that. Maybe I'll not ignore the one on the top left. How's that happening? This might work. I think that works.
You're getting it.
Yeah! I solved that puzzle. Time to go, everyone.
Nice.
I appear to have found a shed with a...
You found a shed. Shed of the year. Okay, so I think this might be the debut of Puzzle Cam.
No, it's alright, Robin. I can do this puzzle. This is easy.
Okay.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. Yeah, I think that entire section with the two
shape.
greenhouses. Yeah. This is the debut of Puzzle Cam. I think that section with the two greenhouses and then the vault that you have to open up like that is such a good introduction to like the major mechanics in this game as well.
It's quite good. Like, I do... Even though it's throwing you in at the deep end and that can be super, super off-putting, like, I do really appreciate the way the game does just get you to explore around. Anyway, like Robin was saying, it's puzzle cam time. So, this is clearly a solution to a puzzle, but we don't know what the puzzle is, so I think we should write this down. So, actually, puzzle cam is not just going to be for puzzles, it's going to be for some kind of appendix of answers as well.
Yeah.
So
It's a really interesting thing that they just give you a lot of answers but don't tell you what the puzzle is. It's a very Douglas Adams approach to video games, I suppose.
So this is Puzzle Cam. Hello everyone. They've been through a couple of changes since the last time we saw them. It's 2017, minimalism is in. So what we're going to do now is write down the solution to that puzzle. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I didn't actually bring a pencil, so... I need to draw 6 hexagons.
Just use a pen. It'll be fine.
I'm trying to create the multi-level effect.
Yeah, well then you just have to worry about line weight in that case.
Oh, don't get all complicated with me using terms like line weight and pen.
I feel like feel like this is somebody else's hands. Danny, when was the last time you had your nails done?
I couldn't have done this month. I meant to do the full stream, then doing the overlay took so long.
No, I didn't realise. If I knew, then I wouldn't have insisted we go to Puzzle Cam.
It's fine. I have to draw some hexagons. These are some fat hexagons.
Yeah.
It's alright. Hexagons are like the most puzzling and futuristic shape. So
Hexagons are very cool. They also are the largest. They're the objects with the most sides that also tessellate perfectly. Any higher than that, you've got to go to irregular shapes. That's a fun fact about geometry.
that's why all space armor's made out of it.
Could you push the Moleskin back a bit? It's at the bottom of the frame.
It totally is. I'm sorry. Now we have
That's
to do
okay.
the
That's why
fun part.
I'm the director.
So using the big pink Sharpie, let's just trace a line through where the camera says we have to go. Not camera, the magic vault thing. You remember that small box we found that Robin, you said I'd need PuzzleCam to help me figure out?
Yeah.
I'm tracing the answer down from it now.
Cheeky.
Now here's the hardest part of it. I need to figure out what on earth to label this with.
How about a big number 1?
A big number 1?
Yeah.
I was thinking I might write down its location in the world.
Oh, okay, that will make more sense, I suppose.
He's asking where the Sharpies are.
So, put this one as near castle?
Well, I was thinking... Oh, castle, is that where we technically are?
That's
Okay.
what I would call it. Like, that's the place where you came out, wasn't it? It had those not tessellated.
It's because you're looking at hexagons.
I've been thinking about hexagons again, haven't I?
Yeah, bloody
It's got
hell.
those crenellated walls, and it looks out over the water.
What's the cremulated?
It's the bit on the.
No, please continue being all indignant.
It's the bit on the castle, the wall that looks like. I'm going to type it in chat. Hang on.
On the
Looks like that.
castle... Oh, I spelled castle wrong. Wall that looks like... And then I've written vault afterwards. Okay, well... I hope that
You
we
could have just
remember
written
what that...
castle vault.
I was writing down
Why-
what you told me to write.
I was telling you what a crenellation was. That's the bit on the wall.
Okay, I'll write down
Right?
cremulation instead.
Thank you.
Crenellations. Let's go back to the witness. Let's do a puzzle.
I mean, this is what the witness is really about. I'll tell you the truth.
What, teaching me what crenellations means?
Yes.
I'm
You're all
glad I'm playing the
crenellations with the
witness
friends
with
you
you,
made along the way.
Robin. 2. I still haven't lived down Firth instead of Fire from ZTD, I'll be honest.
Oh, don't worry.
It'll get worse, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look,
I mean, I've seen some
a
people,
crenellation in the
fix-
distance.
Are you going to keep doing this?
What is a crenellation? You told me.
Oh. I thought you were looking at a tractor or something unrelated and saying, haha, let's all make fun of Robin.
No, I was using the word you taught me properly. Ah,
Okay,
look.
yes.
An uncrenellated building in the distance.
Okay, now you're doing the thing.
Maybe
You're
a
a
little.
jerk.
Let's go to that building by the docks.
Nice, nice.
Ah, don't worry, I'm sure we'll revisit PuzzleCam soon. Who knows how soon,
might.
though? We'll go chase that cable down later. Wow, 2.
So, this bit's really nice. Also, like, Could you look over at that bit where the water's eroded away at the rock after we've done it in here?
This bit?
The little loopy bit, yeah.
Little pool.
Could you bring up the? I mean, that's the part that's in the stream art, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. You mean wider?
Yeah. I used to know what those were called, but it's been a long time since I was in geography class.
Oh.
Sorry, Mr. Oakley.
Oh, I can't see for trees. That bit.
That bit, yeah.
That bit. The stream art has took some inspiration from The Witness to some degree.
To some degree.
There are various bits and pieces, and then our lovely faces plastered on top of it. Robin, what's with all these weird vases in this house? I said vases in a vase.
You said vase is weird.
Yeah, weird.
There's a fun thing, actually. Alright, so if you look at them, look
I'm
how
currently
they go...
doing that.
Right, so they go fat, then thin, then fat. Or sometimes they go fat, fat, fat. Or sometimes they go thin, thin, thin. Look at the door that you just opened to get in.
It's vase-shaped.
So play about with this for a moment.
Can I change the... Let's make the weird top-heavy one. Now it's tall.
Isn't that cute?
What a nice touch.
I like this bit.
I'm gonna put that one down because this vase is the weirdest one. It's kind of making me upset.
Are you worried you're gonna smash it?
Well, no, it's weird.
It's a bit nuclear, isn't it?
Yeah, I just made the tall one happen.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Diddly Dogs 19. Thank you for watching.
Have a nice cousin's wedding. This is a big washing machine.
It's a kiln.
Is that what you wash pottery in? Is that a no?
That's a no.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can already tell where these puzzles are going to go. I'm not happy. Awkward changes on each side in large mazes. I am making some really nice vases, though.
Yeah. I like this bit as the whole artist studio kind of look. It's a good section, you know?
It's cool. I did notice one of the... It looked like the things the puzzles are on. I did notice one of them was melted on the back of the washing machine.
We'll get to that.
I'm unfortunately sure... Hey. Okay.
Yeah. This is pretty good as well, this part.
This is very awkward.
Well, how are you supposed to get the circle thing if there's something in the way of it? Jeez.
I unlocked the sea!
Nice. It's a good view. I can understand why the artist wanted to put their studio here.
It is very pretty, to be fair.
So there's two ways you can solve that puzzle, that last one. There's the outer start and the inner start. They both do the same thing, but that's fine. There's one thing I want to point out to you before you go, because it's very easy to miss, and it's a very cute Easter egg.
Uh-huh.
If you have a look at the piles of sand...
Oh, I do love to look at piles of sand. Here I am.
If you look at the piles of sand, there's a sandcastle on one of them, and that is the art for Braid, the box art for Braid, which is Jonathan Blow's first game. That's a cute little reference.
I was looking at the wrong sand.
You're looking at the wrong piles of sand, were you?
Yeah, I was kind of getting closer and closer, wondering what was going on.
Where's the castle?
I've got the wrong version of the game. Where's the castle? Oh. That's a nice little Easter egg, and that's a nice sandcastle, even though it has started to fall down.
I mean, have you looked at the box art for Braid recently?
No. Does it fall down in Braid?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh.
good.
All I remember about Braid was time and ham-fisted nuclear references.
Sam Vicinity, yeah. I mean, you got the gist of it then.
Yeah. Also, the main guy looked a bit weird.
You mean Tim?
Yeah, Tim Braid. I think that's his name. Oh, okay, we are going to do a puzzle on the wonky one. Oh, that's
Yeah,
probably,
you are.
That's probably going to be horrible.
It's a bit body horror.
Oh, I mean, I'll be fine. My body isn't made of puzzles. Well, that's questionable, but...
You've got a puzzling body?
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Controlling both of these and trying to pay attention to both of them once is kind of making my brain melt out my ears a little bit.
Yeah. This bit could have been a lot worse, at least.
Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? Where did they go? Oh, almost. There we go.
And if you do that, then if you make them kiss, then they're just going to die. We've played Snake before. We've already done this joke.
I've clearly played a much nicer version of Snake than you have. Okay.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, I can't read these, but this is fine. Oh, it's alright. They put an easy one on the end.
Yeah, it's the same puzzle 3 times.
Oh yeah, it totally is. Didn't even realise that while I was doing it.
They made it a much easier puzzle for you by the end of it, yeah.
Yeah. So, oh, weird, I'm doing these puzzles very quickly. Maybe I'm a genius. Oh well. That's the big washing machine house done. The water in this game really does look very nice.
Yeah.
Like, it probably looks... As actual water, it's probably pretty bloody terrible. But, like, this is maybe some of my favourite water in video games. I know that's like a really dull, like, thing to pull out from a video game, but you know what? Little graphical touches from video games are really nice to think about. You know what is a really good thing that happened a few years ago in terms of graphics? When people started figuring out how to do rain on streets when it got, you know, like in open
wet
world
tarmac.
games and stuff, yeah, like wet tarmac and rain effects. It's all really nice.
There's a little thing in there in that there isn't really much in the way of tides or waves, but I guess we'll get to that. There's a lot of artificial stuff in this game as well, but that's okay.
I feel like I probably can't do this puzzle while this large bolt is here.
Yeah, that's weird. I feel like I've forgotten how you're supposed to do this one.
There's a cable coming from down there.
Oh, there's the solution then.
I reckon this is probably how we do it. There's a cable coming from down there. There's too many cables. Sorry for lurching the camera around. That's just following my eye line at the minute.
I normally hate it, but that's because it happens in first-person shooters. I wish this had mouse smoothing, honestly.
I'm currently using a controller. I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
I mean, I think you can get mouse smoothing with a controller as well. I could be completely wrong, though.
I assume using a controller, it's a smoother movement anyway, isn't it? Just because of the fact
suppose.
it is, like...
I suppose so, yeah.
I don't trust these. These puzzles make sense, so I expect something hideous is going to happen any minute now.
Yeah, they're going to pull the rug out from you in a moment. Don't worry.
I do like the rug.
Don't get too attached to it, unfortunately.
Okay, where's the problem? Okay, this is a problem. Kind of. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
100%. Oh, hang on. There's two. Are they two different colours?
Maybe.
Oh. Those are not very, like, noticeably different. Oh, good.
Oh, in that case, okay, they do two colours later on, but they are noticeably different, so don't worry about it.
It's like black and navy.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, so I think that's because... Okay. You are overthinking it at this point.
I need that one. But I also need that one. But I also need that one.
Just remember that there's no order you need to get these in.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get them. But, like...
Trying to gobble them up.
I'm trying to gobble up all those little sweets. The snake needs the sweets. But the snake also needs to go in the hole at the end of the sweets tunnel. So I have to get that one. But maybe if I...
So I think that the key thing to focus on is the ones where they're not on the corners, where they're right in the lines. Because you know you have to take them in that direction.
Yeah.
They can also pass by each other. You could have the... Try ending the puzzle in a different location to where you have been trying to end it.
The problem is, obviously, they can't cross over each other directly because that blocks it.
That's right.
So that one needs to go either up or down. And then... I feel like this is almost making sense of something other than this one.
Try going up instead of going right at the start. Oh, you just did 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, and I just cancelled it because I thought... Good, never mind.
Nice.
The internet gets us again. I'm sure at some point actually controlling these things will become second nature, but I am not at that point.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll get it by the end of the game.
So the problem is that... Help! We can't do that because that cuts everything else off. So...
Okay. So...
I've got the first bit, at least. I just can't figure out what to do with the rest of it.
Okay. Do you want to spend a hint coin?
No, I want to eat them later. No, there totally isn't. It's just, again, I'm trying not to go there too soon so as to not, like, block off the route, because obviously they have to end about here. And, like, these...
So... You seem to be going for the ones close to the exit last.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't want to block off the exits.
You don't need to necessarily block off the exit by going for them, though. The exit's still open. So, for example, there's that one directly to the bottom right of the left starting point.
Yeah.
You can get that one without blocking off the exits.
That's nothing. That's not a thing. That's not a thing
Isn't
either.
it? Max is here.
Hi, Max. You turned up just in time to watch me get confused.
Oh, you're so close. You're so close. I can taste the ending from here, and I'm over the internet.
Oh. Again, that blocks that off, so it needs to come round. But then
It may be blocking it off, but okay. It might be blocking it off, but it's blocking off the other one from going to that exit. That exit might still be open to you, though.
What?
Wait, what?
What? But there's that one there I didn't get.
So
we've got
let's
to
go,
do the
let's go
wiggle
back
when we
to the
come out
start.
the door.
Do the wiggle when we come out the door?
Yeah, to loop around those ones near the entrances. Or the exits, rather. So do the wiggle when you come out, and then... no, see, again, got that problem of that's the only one left.
Do you think you can get the other one that's on the horizontal line with the first one you create? So instead of going up, try going down.
Yeah.
Give me that one.
But then that...
Oh no, I see. That's some bad advice.
That's some bad advice, I think. I've kind of lost track of where I was now. I vaguely recall me having similar problems with this the first time we did this, actually. Shame I can't remember the answer.
Yeah.
I'm going to try going from this one instead, see if I can figure anything else out. I don't see why it would actually change, but change your perspective.
I'm giving you 5 more minutes.
I don't want 5 minutes.
After 5 minutes, you gotta cut and run and try a different part of the island.
Oh...
So, if you look, the way that those two are set up, with the one on the vertical line, and the one mostly underneath it on the horizontal line, you have to take the corner on those.
Yeah.
Don't you? Bear that in mind, because
But again, if I loop round at the start, like you said earlier, that seems to be mutually exclusive with getting the one on the top left.
yeah.
Were you doing that as advice to try, or do you know the answer? Because I don't see how those two work.
I've forgotten. Okay.
Like,
I'm tracing the answer out with my goddamn finger. I'm trying to figure this one out.
like you're right in that you have to go around the corner with that one, but then the top left one gets stuck.
Okay, puzzle can it. Puzzle can.
I don't know how to redraw an entire puzzle in Puzzle Cam.
What you're going to do is you're going to draw the... This is where I said get some construction paper. Draw the grid, but then just draw all the dots on both sides of it. Or only on one side, you know? Maybe that would help.
Are you absolutely sure we have to go around those ones at the exits first?
Not really. I'm not sure of anything at this point.
Me neither. Yeah, you were wrong.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You weren't wrong, you just weren't right. Like, you have to get them, but not immediately, it looked like. I mean, there's a million solutions, probably,
Yeah.
you know? I can't help but notice that there's only dots on one side of this grid.
Okay, so... They'll never be so annoying to actually hide critical information that you need to finish the puzzle. I think.
I hope not. I was really worried it was going to, like, hide dots or something.
Yeah, that would be dreadful.
That would be very mean. Sorry, everyone, we got through it.
We got through it. I think the thing with puzzles like that is that I end up staring at them for so long that I forget which advice I've given, and only some of it's going to be good. So I'll say, hey, you should try doing this. And that might be right. And then you'll bash your head against it, and I'll bash my head against it and say, maybe you should try doing the other thing. And then we'll both end up doing the wrong thing for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, now it gets fun.
It gets pretty. Okay. Seems fake, kind of, but I'll try.
Oh, don't worry. It gets worse.
How? Well, this is clearly not working. Making the same mistakes. So wait, did it? Okay. Which entrance you go to chooses which colour is on which side.
Yeah!
That sucks.
and it taught you that without a tutorial as well.
It taught me that with mean puzzles. Oh, there's
Yeah!
Presumably I just have to pick those up with any?
Yes.
Hooray!
As long as somebody picks them up, you'll be fine.
Can I just will this do? Oh. Okay.
Did it not do?
It didn't do.
That's unfortunate.
The one problem with using a controller is that I feel it makes navigating the backwards one of the two a little bit weirder. At least this is maybe just for me. Oh. That's not good. That's not good either. None of this is good. Can't do that because that'll block off getting that one by the exit, because I need to go across there, in the top left. So, we have to do... But then, that? But then I need to get that yellow one. And I can't do that because that'll block off the blue. This is very confusing.
This is very confusing.
Surely it makes no sense at all to start with the blue one up there. So, looks like blue probably have to start in the bottom corner. Because there's a yellow one right here.
Not necessarily.
I don't see how blue could do anything coming from this direction, though.
I mean, it could finish over there.
But it means that blue then has to come all the way round to here, and I know, because it means...
So, I mean, there's that vertical one that you need to get as well. The vertical dot right at the top.
Yeah.
I think you need to start with blue in the top right.
But I don't see how blue then gets its dot in the middle bottom right, and yellow gets to the top right to get its one.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Puzzles is difficult, Robin.
Puzzles is difficult.
That way, maybe? No, because then I can't go down from there. Not close at all. That blocks that off, that's no good. I'm thinking I need like 2 spots at the edge. But then yellow needs to get that one. Confusing. So I did buy some dotted graph paper for
Oh, really?
PuzzleCam. That pad is very, very light dots. It doesn't really show on PuzzleCam. So if we do need to go to that, I am ready. But I feel a lot of this is just...
I don't think that's going to be helpful for these puzzles right
Yeah,
now.
We just need to sort of bump our heads against it and figure out what's going on. That's a pretty pattern, but it's not useful. There's definitely nothing I can do up here.
So I think your problem is that you're going to the one in the second from the bottom, second from the right, like just above the exit.
That blue one in the bottom left, bottom right, even.
No, not the, yeah. So the one bit next to the blue one on the bottom right. If you go there, then you block off the end thing, and that's clearly the one you've got to get to as you finish the puzzle.
Yeah.
So it tells you how you need to end the thing off at least.
No, that doesn't work almost though. So I need to go up there and that, and like that. We got there.
Got there.
That could have been scarier. Ooh, this made 2 cables as well. That's pretty.
Yeah.
What lovely attention to detail.
The look of this game. You'd hope that there was enough attention to detail considering how long it took to make, you know?
That's true.
Oh, now it gets proper bullshit.
I've blocked off all the exits and they've touched in the middle. This isn't right at all. Yeah, the problem here really is that... Well, surely blue has to start left to get one in the top left. That's the only way I can see that making sense at all. So...
Not necessarily.
We have to come to end there. So do we need to pull across... Like, this looks to me like I can't get into the... Like, blue has to end top right, surely. Because there's no way to get those 2 pieces...
Yeah.
Without?
Blue needs to end top right.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently there's a bit of problem with audio desync. I don't know if that's on your end or on just people's ends. Try refreshing the stream if that is the case, though.
Do give me a shout if it persists, though. I'll see if I can find something.
Please.
In the meantime, I'm going to solve this different puzzle. I don't think I like the colour puzzles, Robin. They're harder.
What do you mean? What's wrong with these?
Wait, why is that... Robin...
Oh, no, I think your game's got a glitch.
Let's get... Don't be like
I
that.
think
It's
that's
turning
a bug in your game or
invisible.
something, Danny.
It's turning invisible,
What?
Robin.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Don't be like that.
That's unfortunate. Yikes.
Why is it turning invisible?
Oh, jeez, that's tricky. Oh, J-Blow, you got us again.
Go to hell.
J-Blow got us again.
Okay, so if I get that, I can't really come back round, can I? No, because then that happens. Yeah. And then we're left with one path down the middle, so that's no good. Alright, so make the yellow invisible then.
Make the yellow invisible. There you go.
Oh, not yet. We're still kind of there. Still sort of kind of there.
They're being polite.
Oh.
They won't be later.
Oh. I've cancelled out the puzzle too early, like 3 times in a row now. Like, I had it, and then it just escaped me.
This one's a lot easier than you're making it.
Yeah, no, I had it a second ago, and then I cancelled instead of ending,
Yeah.
and then it's just like, oh, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, make it invisible. Thank you.
Again, the solution to that one was a lot more complicated than it needed to be.
Wait, what? What? What do you mean it's not there? But...
So, look at where the exits are.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, they did it.
That's not good.
That's no good.
That's no good at all.
Very cheeky.
I can't get through there because bump. So you need to cross over then. How? That way round. Well, that's just rude. Okay. This is higher stakes now.
Yeah.
Now I have to rotate objects in my mind again.
Max, there is a reason the puzzles are see-through, but we'll get to that. You're doing a sterling job with rotating 3D objects in your mind, Danny.
This one's only 2D, to be fair.
Hmm.
I haven't noticed any patterns in the background, but perhaps I haven't been looking hard enough. Actually, if I go back and... Do they actually, like, draw around anything? Not that I can immediately see. That means I'm probably missing something, though. Is that gonna... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I might not have learnt the full lesson from that, to be honest.
No, I mean, if you solved it, then you solved it, and you also knew all the rules of it as well. You knew that it's different kinds of symmetry, not just reflecting, but also rotating, and that you need to get the blue and the yellow across the different things. You learned all the different mechanics from those puzzles, so you should be good enough to take on the final puzzle.
Is this the boss you were talking about?
This is a mini boss.
Where do I have to punch the puzzle? Well, that was wrong, apparently. I'm not sure why it was wrong, but let's try another solution.
Look behind you.
Wait. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this ain't good.
This sucks.
Why would you separate the two?
So this might be another course for puzzle cam at least.
Wait, I have to do them independently of each other.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, right.
That's why I said you should have a piece of paper you can write your answers down on.
I'm going to write them down on the memory of my brain.
Show off.
Let's see if I can use that to solve this puzzle. I bet the answer's no. I've already forgotten it. Yes! Good brain, actually.
Good job.
Oh, God help me, that's going to get me into trouble.
That's why you write it down.
I told you where I was writing it down.
And look where it got you.
Yes, to solving the puzzle. Very well and good.
Yeah, fair play.
All I have to draw now is a snake. This one should be easy. I say, staring at it, desperately trying to remember it. Quickly. It's alright, there's only one more. We can probably get through this. Oh, what do you mean different starting positions?
What do you mean different starting positions?
It's where there are several different places you can start in the puzzle, Robin.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up.
Not at all. That one seems like it should be relatively easy. Relatively. Wait, which one did I start
These ones
on?
are deceptively different. No? These ones are deceptively simple. I think
Oh,
that's the
you
right
made me
answer.
feel clever for a second. Oh wait,
It's okay, it's
I messed up. This isn't right at all, is it? That wasn't right at all, was it? Oh no, it turned itself off.
Oh, yeah.
Is this right? I hope this is right. Yeah. Sorry about having to constantly swing the camera around.
This is a very swingy part.
Constantly looking back and forth is not conducive to not throwing the camera around.
If anybody's got motion sickness, I would advise you to log off at this point. It's okay, I'll tell you when you can log
this
back
is a
in.
different type of symmetry.
Yeah.
Oh, you
yeah.
suck. Not you, Robin.
Thank you.
So we need to go up first. Wait, not that kind of symmetry. That kind of symmetry that I was trying there wasn't any kind of symmetry?
I was just doing it wrong.
This puzzle is shaped somewhat like a key.
This one's a bit easy, I'll be honest.
Which way around is this rotated?
Let's find out. Also, if you have a look at the yellow box, there's some really cute little puzzle drawings on it. After this animation,
A robot's coming out. I've made a robot friend.
The robot buddy.
Oh,
I love these things. There's not very many of them, and they're really well animated. There's just lots of cute little moving parts. I love machines.
are we going to be friends? Is that it? Guess that's it.
What do you mean, is that it?
Well, thanks, big puzzle friend. Whoa. You're not done.
Not done yet.
Oh,
That's it.
I got a laser. The laser is pointed to the top of a large mountain in the distance. That's probably fine, isn't it? That's
Do you
probably
want to go and have a look?
not particularly.
Okay.
Generally speaking, I don't tend to investigate lasers in the distance. Where's the cute drawings you were telling me about?
If you look right up close on the yellow box, like press your face right against it, there's kind of like a recurring, not on the stone, on the actual yellow box the laser came out of.
Yeah. It's
There's like a kind
puzzly.
of pattern, like looks like yeah. And I didn't notice that until I'd sunk at least like 30 or 40 hours in. Every single one of those yellow boxes has that, and I love it. I want to get it on a t-shirt.
Was that just an excuse to tell me to jam my face into a wall?
A little bit.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh,
Thanks for jamming your face into a wall.
this looks ominous. Robin, why has Jonathan Blow left a giant pile of tyres on his island?
So we can burn them later?
Oh, brilliant. How can I do it? Hey, laser blaster robot, I have a job for you. Hey, what's the button to call your allies?
Oh no, you need to press light punch and medium kick, or light kick and medium punch at the same time. Then jump in and do an assist move.
All it's done is bring up puzzle mode. I guess we'll set those on fire later. It's making a very
Set them on fire
upsetting
later.
humming noise.
A little bit.
I'm
a
gonna
little
leave
bit of a
that
humming
alone.
noise. Zay and Zero mentioned all the boxes are different patterns, and they do have different patterns. They are relevant to the puzzles you've been doing in that area where you pull the big laser thing out of.
The big laser.
Or you're heading over
robot.
towards the beach desert.
I
next,
was
or-
going to go back to the laser mountain, but I do kind of want to check. We'll go to the laser mountain first.
I was going to say, we've got 20 minutes left of the stream.
Yeah.
How about instead of starting any big areas, we just
Go to the laser
go
mountain.
sightseeing?
Well, we'll sightsee on the way to the laser mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, what's it going to be on the way to the laser mountain? Some puzzles?
Perish the thought.
Oh, imagine.
This game does look really good, though.
This game does look... Oh, you can't paddle? Oh, come on.
No paddling allowed.
I guess in that case they'd have to, like, animate ripples, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Ah, it's the puzzle windmill. Oh, good, we found
Ooh.
Puzzle Village.
Oh. Actually, okay, so here's the thing about Puzzle Village. You know you made that goof about sequence breaking earlier?
Yes?
Because you don't actually need to get, like, the spiral... The... What do they call it? The good jump. How...
Oh, the space jump. The one where you
space
turn into
jumper,
a ball and you
the-
can kill animals by jumping into them?
The one... Yeah, the one where she says, I'm Metroid, check out my space jump.
That was... Yes?
Yeah. You don't need to collect the space jump in this one.
I have no idea what on earth you're going on about. You've made the
The one
stone
in
person
Metroid
quite
where you just
sad.
keep jumping. I'm sorry, stone person.
It looks like I'm giving the
Okay,
stone person
okay,
a
okay.
reassuring hug.
What is the space jump?
Why are you
in
referring to the
Metroid?
space jump in Metroid?
Oh, it's actually called the space jump. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Okay, you don't need to get the space jump boots to do the Metroidvania stuff in this game. because you're all learning how to do it. It's never actually like you don't need to go and collect something to solve these puzzles. You just need to learn how to do it to solve them, and that's why speedrunning this game is really fun, and that's why it's a Metroidvania. I'm not sure where I'm going with this.
Robin, I don't understand this puzzle.
You won't understand this one for a while. It's brilliant.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3 of each of those. 3,
So-
6, 9, 12, 15.
Danny.
Yeah?
I don't want to come to the end of our time in Puzzle Island
Oh.
with you looking at the stained glass window and going, but what could it all mean?
It's not a stained glass window, it's just a regular window.
It's yellow! Maybe the person was
It's
a
just a
smoker.
nasty window. It's not
Yeah.
stained glass. Now this is the kind
So-
of place that would have stained glass. Ooh.
Yeah, that's fair.
This
The
is
town
blue.
is so good because they just like pulled together all the really complicated elements from the entire game and put them in one bit where they combine and work together, and it makes you think in so many different ways.
So what you're telling me
I
is
love
don't
it.
even try it.
Don't try this until you've got a pretty good grasp of everything else in the entire game.
This game's so pretty, I can't handle it.
It's gorgeous.
It's really gorgeous. Oh well, time to walk towards the foreboding island.
Wait, you're
Hang
on
on, the foreboding
you
mountain.
mean Death Mountain?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
this is Death Mountain. Okay. Is this where we find the space jump and the moon pearl, Robin?
Yeah, this is where you find the whip as well.
Oh, brilliant.
That's actually the only thing I know about Castlevania. There's Dracula's in there, then there's a whip. And there's somebody called Simon.
You know, when you say it like that, you make Simon Belmont sound like a bit of a... What's the right term?
It's...
A goober? I think goober's the right term.
Unfortunately, Simon's a bit of a goobery name.
Kind of it. It's not really a vampire killer name, is it?
No.
Mind you, then again, the rest of the Belmonts have very, very, like unassuming names. One of them's called Trevor.
No, he isn't.
Yes, there's a Belmont called Trevor.
That's a joke that you're making up to make me laugh.
No, that's the truth that I'm telling you to tell you about Castlevania.
goodness.
There's one called Julius as well, but
Belmont.
he's like a serious one.
Julius is... I'm okay with Julius.
Julius is like a good
Julius-
name.
If you told me your vampire slayer name was Julius Belmont, I'd say, yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, yes, that's
Come on,
fine. I have a
Julius.
vampire problem you could help me with.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Simon Williams. No, don't help me with my vampires.
I mean, there is also a very famous vampire hunter called Van, so, I don't know. Does he have any relatives called Truck? I would like a
So,
relative called
was-
Truck Helsing. Thank you very
Was
much.
Van Helsing actually his name, or because I was never sure if Van was like a title or something, or like a prefix to his surname or something?
I don't think it's a prefix. I feel like it's an actual name, but just
I-
nobody
I
calls
should-
him that because it's Van Helsing.
I should know more about Van
space
Helsing, really.
Jump.
Whoa, I've got long legs now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel I got slightly distracted from laser. Ah, the island.
Oh, Abraham Van Helsing.
There you go.
That makes a lot more sense.
Not Van.
Van Helsing, that's his first name, actually. That's my OC.
Oh, Robin.
You okay, Danny?
I'll be fine. I can't talk. I didn't know either.
Truck Helsing.
Oh. Truck Helsing has a slightly more direct approach to vampire problem solving. Aww.
My full name is McDonald. That's terrible. I feel like I've done this to myself, though.
Hello.
This
Hello.
bit's good.
Tapping them on the head, but they're not responding. This game's really pretty. Oh, I want to go swimming in that poison. That's clearly poison.
I think it's... Well, don't drink it. It's like that water you get at theme parks.
Sorry, I'm still giggling. Everyone's having a nice time with Van
We're
Helsing.
having fun online!
Aw.
We're having fun and nobody's being made fun of.
No, not at all. Oh, it's
Apart
those cool
from-
rocks that live at the top of the UK on that place. The giant place.
Basalt.
No, I think it's called the Giant's Causeway.
I'm
I think
logging
Basalt is
off.
somewhere else. Oh my goodness, you're right, Stardust. I can't get away from poison swamps even in the Witness.
Oh no! Oh jeez. Okay.
Ooh,
It's okay. I don't think it's slowly your movement at least.
this is probably fine.
What the statues?
Yeah.
This is fine.
Why is this fella just hitting it with a hammer?
Ants.
Is this what cracking open a cold one with the boys is?
Yeah. He's he's cracking into a cobble because he's on top of a mountain
Yeah.
and it's covered in snow.
See, this is... Look, it's covered in snow. It's cold.
Yeah.
That doesn't look good. This statue's face is very silly.
Yeah, that's why there aren't very many people in these games because they're not very good at making a lot silly.
So,
If you could rub your face against the... Oh, yeah. So you've got one of the lasers.
Yes, I presumably have to get
And-
6 more.
Go rub your face against that box quickly because you can see more of those patterns I was telling you about.
Ooh. It's a bit harder here because the light is so intense. There we go.
Yeah.
Ah, these look like perhaps all the amassed symbols of the many puzzles in the island of Witness Island.
What could they be getting at?
Perhaps we will find this out later?
Maybe in 6 episodes
no,
time?
Your
Going at
computer's
this
all
rate?
frozen up.
Is that a joke about the temperature?
Dunno.
Okay.
I mean, ooh, there's some lore here.
Oh, this one's really, really, really long. You can turn it off by
Oh, I
using
haven't
it again.
actually found like a tape. I just found some people having an argument.
Oh, this isn't lore. This is environmental storytelling.
Oh, sorry, of course. Yeah, I always forget the difference.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nice
It's
flower.
okay.
So, I guess we have to come up here later, huh?
Yeah, once you've got 7 lasers.
Oh well. Oh, a puzzle. Wait, this isn't a puzzle. This looks like art.
Wait, can puzzles be art?
This puzzle's very wonky, Robin.
This isn't a straight line.
Why would this puzzle be all wonky? Oh,
We'll solve it.
nothing happened. Oh, is this the mayor of the mountain?
Is it me?
Are you the mayor of the mountain? Is that your new role?
I'm the mayor of the mountain. I'm just going to yell at everybody.
All right then, Mr. Mayor. Let's go elsewhere.
You there, keep
Ooh,
carrying that box. You there, hit that thing with a hammer.
How strange.
What? Something caught your eye?
How strange.
Something caught your eye, Danny?
These seem to be of a rather similar shape. Is that environmental storytelling?
I'm not sure what that is. That might be environmental puzzle telling.
Well, it went down and touched that giant pile of tires, so I guess let's go touch that.
This game is so good! That was there the entire time!
That's what I'm scared about now. How many of those have we passed and I just didn't know?
Millions!
How do I get down from the mayor's office?
Take the stairs.
I forgot where the stairs live.
I think they're over by that puzzle.
Oh! Hello! I'll not disturb them. I really hope all the environmental puzzles, like, that are as obvious and large as an entire river.
There are some that are. There are some that aren't. There was one that I remember seeing early on and looking at it and thinking, oh, that's a fun, cute thematic thing. There's this path leading to somewhere, and if you look, the path is actually shaped like one of those puzzles I keep doing. That's funny. It's
That's
like
a cute
they're
little
saying-
reference.
It's saying that like you're walking everywhere, so maybe you are the person solving these puzzles as well. And then I looked at it from high up and went, oh,
If only you'd had more faith in yourself at the time.
exactly.
Poison Goop World looks really fun. I bet I'll regret saying that.
I really appreciate you walking down, looking at that vault puzzle, then just immediately turning around.
Well, time runs away with us all.
Yes.
And I want to go check out the tyre fire we just started.
Yes.
Something will happen here, I'm sure. Just appreciating the pretty flowers for a second.
The tyre fire is a little difficult to navigate down to, but...
I will get there. Oh, I can run, you're right. I was just having a nice time strolling.
It's a very pleasant game to stroll about in.
Bamboos. That's the river.
That's the river that you're just making the puzzle out of.
Oh, I took a wrong turn.
So, like, I love those puzzles because there's, like, they were always there.
Yeah. Like, you mentioned a Metroidvania earlier. It's kind of the literal opposite.
Yes.
Like, there's no unlocking you had to do. It's just, it was there all along. You just didn't know about it.
Yeah. Like, oh, this box. Okay, yeah, I think that's the tyre fire.
Oh, okay. Hang on, are these... No.
They might be.
Are the tyre fires all... Like, this is every environmental puzzle on the island?
Not quite.
I'll get away from the waterfall. Sorry, I didn't realise it was so loud.
So there are all these different things that's lighting up on there.
I'm just going to hide away from it sort of reverently.
There are all these different thingies on there. But also, you've seen another one of these at a different point of the island as well.
I have. Let's go see. Maybe it will reveal something? Ooh. These trees are pretty and also slightly more dead looking. Are these almost weeping? No, they're not weeping willows at all. They're like weird dust trees.
What if... okay, Linkswind has just said Ja Rule's Puzzle Festival, which, in a very roundabout way that I don't want to recap, made me think, what if PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds was set on the island from The Witness?
Are you suggesting literally just transposing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or having the rules of that game where you get parachuted in with 50 other people, but all you can do is solve puzzles? Because I want the latter, actually.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how you determine who would win. Every time you solve a puzzle, someone gets grumpy and upset and just leaves. Oh, speaking of leaves, this is a nice forest. This makes me think of Canada.
Yeah. One of the major themes of
The Witness is Canada.
I nearly said one of the major themes of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. One of the major themes of The Witness is mindfulness and entering into a sort of soft meditative state, which, A, I don't think we're going to do with me hooting and hollering in your ear, and B, I think it would be very difficult to do with 50 other people hooting and hollering in your ear.
Well, you don't know. Maybe it would be the first game on the internet that truly brings people together to all get together and just be calm. Maybe all 50 of those people would start making their own ASMR videos. Together.
Ooh. That sounds alright.
I got lost, so I'm just sort of wandering around a field.
You'll get lost, yeah. An important thing is to like find decent landmarks and know which direction you want to go away from the mountain to get to one part, or like when you see those white reeds, I think? They're not trees, are they?
No, that makes more sense.
Where you want to go from them. Yeah.
This is... I know I should be running there, but this is actually genuinely very calming.
It's so good. Let's go into the windmill to finish off the stream.
Okay, I was going to go back to that tyre fire we saw, but, you know, we'll do a windmill. We'll go grind some puzzles into puzzle bread.
I'll tell you this now. The other tyre fire that you saw earlier will still be blank until you find one more of those environmental puzzles.
Okay. Oh, it's making a windmill shape.
It's very cute.
Oh, that's nice. Oh. Okay. So I can make the windmill go, presumably.
Yeah.
Well,
I like it because at this point you realise that, oh wait, I'm not just using the puzzles to open doors. I'm also using these puzzles for machinery as well, and like other stuff that you'll need to use in the environment.
It's actually an island of puzzles.
Yeah. And the best part about it as well is that all the times you need to use old machinery like this, it's a different style of puzzle. All the others are like flat screens, but these are CRTs and they've got scan lines on them, they bulge out a little bit.
That's a cute touch.
It's a really cute touch.
This is giving me a weird sense of vertigo, so I'm going to move.
Yeah, go inside.
So what's the other one do? Does it make it turn the other way?
I think so.
I'm going to try.
By all means. It either makes it turn the other way or stops it.
Oh, it kind of stopped it.
Oh.
Let's turn it back on. I didn't pick up on the fact this was clearly a dodgy old puzzle. That's a cute little touch.
It's a really cute touch.
Is there anything down in the basement of the windmill? There's a mine? Is this where they mine the puzzles?
Yeah, they just pull them right out of the dirt.
They pull them out the dirt and then just put them on pedestals. Weirdly, they don't even need to be plugged in or nothing.
I mean, yeah, you saw that one with just the Dorito on it.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a really reassuring colour off in the distance. Let's go there later.
Yeah, you'll probably be going to that one fairly soon. Oh, actually, I don't know what the hell's going to happen next time we play this, so...
Neither do I. It's terrifying, isn't it? Wait, what have I done? Nothing good. Wait, what have I done? Oh. I need to do a puzzle somehow, Robin.
Yeah, I think you had it the first time, though.
I did. Robin, I recognise this area from a YouTube video.
Is it the one with DJ Khaled?
It is the one with DJ Khaled, yeah. Hang on, I recognise this from a vault we opened. Hang on, bring up puzzle. Puzzle cam, quickly. Switch to puzzle cam.
This is like flashback cam. This is just puzzle cam.
Well, I don't have a thing that says flashback cam, but if we look here and don't look at where I wrote Krebelizations.
Krebelations.
What's the Krebelizations?
It's a bit in the castle that looks like the.
Oh, okay.
That's what
so
that sounds
when we went
like.
to the bit on the castle vault that looks like that, we found this snake wrapped around a hexagon, and what I think we have to do is wrap that snake around those hexagons. I wanted that to sound resolute and cool, but it can't. You can't make snake wrapping sound cool.
What about you saying "you sons of bitches" at the end of it?
Well, that's just rude, isn't it? I know action movies make things rude, but well, this wasn't as cut and dry as I thought it would be. I have to figure out the orientation of this puzzle. Oh, hang on. The dots are the starting positions. This is doable.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
Well, that's no better a solution than any of the others, is it?
Okay.
So, in the end,
There you
have
go.
we learned anything
James Burke.
from this look at why the world turned out the way it did?
I
That's
wasn't
of any
looking
use
at
to us
anything.
in our future.
We've sat down halfway through the programme, Robin.
That the key to why things change is the key to everything. How easy
Is this
is
why
it
The Witness
for
is known
knowledge
as
to
Jonathan
spread?
Blow's Island of Puzzles and Bad Opinions? Or is
in
that something
the
A
else?
little bit.
The people who made
Yeah,
change happen,
no, it's
were the
mostly
people who
this.
had that knowledge, whether they were craftsmen or
I do
kings.
like the idea that they just embedded MP4s
Today,
of programs they liked from the past.
The people who make things change.
Yeah, no,
people who
they
have
do that a
knowledge,
lot in this as well.
are
There's
the
also stuff that like
scientists and the technologists
we'll get to it
who
later.
are the
There's
true
another
driving force of
one
humanity.
which is an
And
excerpt
before you
from
say,
a
what about the
Tartakovsky
Beethovens
film,
and the Michelangelos?
which kind of like
Let me suggest something with which
says
you may
no,
disagree violently.
art is also really good.
That at
is the thing.
best, the products of
I mean,
human
art
emotion,
is good is the thing.
art, philosophy,
Controversial
politics,
opinion,
music,
art is good.
Not to put ourselves
Are
out there or anything, but you know what's
interpretations
quite
of the
good?
world.
You know what I think is good?
They tell you more about the guy who's
Culture.
talking than about the world he's talking about.
You cultured swine.
I'm
second-hand
sorry.
views of the world.
Ah, speaking of culture,
Made
there it is.
third-hand
Yeah.
by your
It's a
interpretation.
whole book of it.
Things like that.
Robin, I don't think we have
As
time
opposed
to
to
watch lectures.
Absolutely
And
not.
what
It seems like as good a place as any to end it.
Ooh, that's a nice audio effect.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, I don't know how to do either of these. Oh well.
You'll figure them out in time, don't worry.
Speaking of figuring them out in time. Never mind. What? 3? I do not understand what I'm not doing with this puzzle. Is that where you have to be facing, maybe? This is a very odd, effect doing this with the thing going in the background. I
Yeah.
really like it. I honestly don't see what I'm not doing with this. Maybe that?
Then don't worry about it. Like, these don't unlock anything, these just to teach you something you end up using later.
But
It's
I feel like
fine.
I should be learning it. Maybe... Is it because I...
Okay.
It looks like what I learnt there is I always went forward?
So, here's the thing, okay? If you can't figure it out, then that's also, a solution. Because you can remember to yourself that, you don't know what this one is. So when you find any others later on, you can try applying that knowledge to them as well.
Sorry.
Are you having fun with James Burke?
I mean, that's very good advice, Robin, but also he's getting tiny.
He's very far away!
He's very far away, but he's still peeking at us.
Bye, James!
Bye, James!
Bye!
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks for watching.
Sorry about all of those puzzles I done bad, but from me, Robin. Actually, I should get puzzle cam up. I should do a little doodle before we go.
Yeah, let's see it.
Let's bring up puzzle cam. Bye, James. I hope he's all right. So, from me, I'm Danny, and from Robin, who's Robin,
That's me.
and from this person I'm drawing, you'll have to forgive me. I don't really remember what Jonathan Blow looks like, so this is going to be a bit strained. So, from Robin,
That's
Danny,
not
and
inaccurate, is the thing.
I'm John. I think he spells his name like that. Blow. Puzzles. So from me, Robin, and Jonathan Blow.
This is very silly.
Oh, hang on, you're right. It is very silly. I haven't written the title of the game. This can't possibly be a logo yet. Where's the orange Sharpie? There we go. There. Perfect. I think it's time for me to go to bed.
It's time to go to bed. Thanks everybody for watching. We're going to be doing this Wednesdays and Sundays, aren't we?
I think so. That's the plan. If my brain can take that much puzzling.
Yeah. The only times we won't be is if we're doing something in the RL. I know there are a few cons coming up in July, maybe nothing in June. And at that point, I don't know, we'll bring back cosplay selfies to make up for not streaming.
We'll tide you over with something, don't worry. Thank you ever so much for coming, everyone. That went okay. We'll see how it goes next time.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.